I want to talk about something that we all need in the office, which is how do we interact with our patients in a better way to kind of increase and drive business to our dental practices. So I thought I would enlist the help of an expert. So this is Aldo Martinez, and he's in charge of sales for Smile Perfected. We've met him before in other videos, and I thought we'd spend just a few seconds picking his brain and understanding, well, let's just pick 3 things where offices now could implement very simple ideas to drive patient awareness to the practice, what the practices do, and get patients to want to kind of interact with us and continue with their dentistry in our office. So Alden, of all the offices that you deal with, and I know you deal with hundreds if not thousands of offices around the country, give me some of the ideas that have worked for the offices that you've known to be like really, really great offices.
Well, in regards to an office being successful with offering products, I think the main thing is the patient being aware of what they're able to do. So one thing that Smile Perfected does is with the free staff whitening, that way it's a natural conversation between the hygienist and the patient when talking about what their options are for whitening.
So when you say free whitening, I don't understand it. So how does that work as far as the dental office? So the dental office buys the kits and they give it to their office team for free? Or how does that actually work with the between the vendor and the office?
Yeah, so once they place an order with Smile Perfected, those kits that they now receive, they can use them in any way they would like, whether that's staff whitening to better educate their staff and get them on board with Smile Perfected.
So who's paying for the kits? Is it Smile Perfected paying for kits, or is the office paying for the kits that they're using on their office team?
Well, Smile Perfected is going to replace the kits.
Okay, good. So Smile Perfected is responsible for that expense then.
Yeah.
So it makes sense from a vendor standpoint that if vendors want offices to use more of their product, they would allow the offices to use it for free, allow their entire team to use it, and then their team would be more natural in the conversation with patients about it.
Yeah, they're coming from a place of experience.
So when offices get their teeth whitened with Smile Perfected, what kind of success have you seen with offices kind of suggesting Smile Perfected to their patients afterwards?
I see it makes a huge difference in the way that the product is accepted by the patients. Just because they're more comfortable. They trust their offices, their dental professionals, and that's a great way for a practice to increase its hygiene production by really just communicating the product to the patient.
Okay. So it kind of makes sense. And you know, as a dentist, it's always kind of frustrated me, especially when it comes to like electric toothbrushes or aqua flossers, that the vendors who manufacture all this stuff don't give a better deal to the auxiliaries within the office, because I think if they did, they would have a better sell-through for those products, because now they would be speaking a little bit more passionately about it. So what are the couple of other ideas that you have as far as offices doing things?
So once that patient's aware about the product, another great thing that offices are doing are really engaging with them through social media. So whether that's a post where they ask them to comment or share, or they have a raffle. So when they interact with them online on Facebook and things like that, they could be up for a free whitening.
Okay, so just to back up for a second, so you had an old guy like me, so I understand raffles because of the whole church thing. I put my money in, I get a little ticket, and then I get a raffle, and I can win something. So that makes perfectly good sense to me. So offices just enter patients into the raffle automatically with no charge. So the whole social media kind of thing kind of scares a guy like me, like the whole, you know, Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and everything. I know the words, but I don't necessarily know how it all works. So if I have a Facebook account, and I do, so I put a picture of me fishing, and then all of a sudden somebody likes it. So what does that really mean when somebody likes it?
Well, that means they're interacting with you. You're getting people to interact with your life, or in most cases with dental practices, their office, and they're becoming more familiar with them.
So how do I get those people to become my friends on Facebook?
You would send them a friend request, and they would typically accept it, or in some cases decline.
Okay, so you're in charge of the social media thing for Smile Perfected.
Yes, I'm one of the admins for the Smile Perfected
So
page.
how do you invite people to become friends of Smile Perfected? You just request it, or they just automatically do it?
Well, it's very simple. It's on a like basis. So I would like their page, they would then reward me if they're satisfied with Smile Perfected, which a lot of offices are. They would then like our page and then immediately have access to what we're posting.
Okay, so when offices who are Smile Perfected offices like post something about Smile Perfected, how do we know when they do that? That's what I don't understand.
You just run it like a simple Google search, and when you type in Smile Perfected or other keywords like that, just like you're running a search online, you're able to find those things, and that's what a lot of offices are doing. They're connecting with us.
Okay, so explain to me the whole tag thing, because I don't really understand that either, when you tag somebody in a picture, because I've seen that, and I don't really know necessarily. I've never tagged anybody, but I know a lot of people have tagged me, but I don't really know what they're doing. All of a sudden I get a notice on my phone that I've been tagged.
Well, there's something called a hashtag, which is the number sign,
Okay.
the symbol on your keyboard, and you could use that, and that immediately links right after you post that symbol, and then whatever you post right after that, it'll immediately link that search whenever you're looking on Facebook. Whenever you type that in and search it, that will be a keyword that then comes up.
Okay, so how does that help dental offices if they've been using Facebook as far as social media and and tagging things and so forth? How does that drive patients to the office?
Well, whatever their goal is. So if they want to do a raffle, like I was mentioning earlier, they're able to tag teeth whitening or new patient special or something along those lines to get them interacting with them.
So I think if I understand everything that you're kind of explaining to me, in order for the patients to know that I have a raffle inside my office, the old-fashioned way of doing it is my patients would have to visit the office. They would see the fishbowl with the little tickets inside there, and they would know there was a raffle. But if I have a Facebook page and I announce on my Facebook page, which is all of my friends, which are the patients of the practice, they know that we're having a raffle without actually visiting the office, and now they'd be able to either go online and enroll in the raffle or call up the admin in the office and be enrolled, or actually say, oh, yeah, I had got to get my teeth in, it's been a while, and now that they're having a raffle, I should come in and do that. Is that how it works?
For the most part, yes. So, but first off, you would want to have a relationship with the patient. So hopefully you guys have connected in the office, or they've had good experience with you, and then they would follow you on Facebook. So then right when they're following you on Facebook, they are able to stay in touch with you and see everything that you're posting. You would then post the raffle, and they would be able to communicate with you there,
Okay.
submit into the raffle.
So it seems like that takes a lot of time during the day. So right now I've got a dental assistant, a couple of dental assistants, 2 hygienists, 2 people at the front desk who are like checking insurance benefits and collecting money and worrying about all that kind of aberration, and possibly an office manager. So out of all of those people, who am I putting the job of social media guru to like maintain all of this? Is this like a 30-minute a day job, a 60-minute a day job, or is it just moments a day job?
Well, just think, for me, I went to school to study business. I didn't go and study computers or anything like that. So whoever's comfortable using social media, it's very easy to do in regards to making a post and then spreading the word about the raffle that you're running in your office, or whatever special that is.
So how often should an office be posting something that they're doing? Should it be daily or weekly?
I would say weekly or monthly, just something to keep patients involved in communicating with them.
So do vendors offer like Facebook graphics or whatever so that they can actually post it on their website to kind of inform patients of what they're doing?
In my experience, no, but thankfully for our offices that are partnered with us, that Smile Perfected does, we have templates and things like that to help encourage them to do that.
So one of the things I understand that's actually a really big seller at big holidays like Mother's Day or Father's Day, Valentine's Day, some of the Christmas, Hanukkah holidays are gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've always worried about as a dentist, if I sell gift cards, I'm not really sure exactly. So I sell a patient a gift card, they take this gift card, they give it to somebody, and then that patient or potential patient is going to call me up like for a free whitening. And so where do I get the gift cards from? Are they expensive? And how do I just order those? How does that all work?
So in regards to Smile Perfected, so we provide the gift cards to the patient.
At no charge?
At no charge. No, they're always free. All the marketing material is always free.
Okay.
But they also have a unique serial number on that as well. And then they have customization features where you can put in the price of the card, as well, personalize it to the patient. So that's always great. But like I said, there's going to be that unique serial number on there, so it can't be used twice.
So then as the office, I would sell the gift card to the patient who would give it away as a gift.
Yeah.
To their mom or their sister or their cousin or whatever the case is, and then that patient's got a gift card like for a Smile Perfected whitening, and now they call up the office and they tell them they've got a gift card. So I guess from a patient standpoint, it seems like a really nice, wonderful gift. I think I've read someplace that a lot of gift cards aren't used almost to the rate of like 50%. So offices now are selling gift cards, collecting the money, knowing that they're only going to be doing like half of the whitenings that they've actually sold through the gift cards. Seems like a pretty good business thing. So how do offices get the gift cards, and how do they display them?
Oh, they simply have to place an order online, or email me, or email one of our team members, or just place an order over the phone, and we would ship them those gift cards at no charge, or include that with their order.
And are those gift cards only for Smile Perfected, or can offices use that for other dental procedures?
Those are only for Smile Perfected, the ones that are personalized with the Smile Perfected logo.
Okay, good. All right, thanks a lot for your help. Appreciate it.